Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy, the Cajun Yeti. Boy, I had an adventurous week this weekend. I pretty much turned off all social media and I enjoyed the weekend with my family. So I hope everybody had a good weekend this weekend. Hope y'all got some fresh air. Hope y'all got to go outside like I did. Saturday, my church, well, technically my pastor, but technically it was the whole church though. We ended up handing out backpacks for the community of Bro Bridge. And well, not just them, but it was everywhere surrounding. Whoever needed and wanted, we were able to do that. So which that was an amazing time. The kids, they had fun jumps for the kids. They had Chick-fil-A that donated over 300 of their chicken sandwiches. And then we had like over 200 nuggets for the kids. We also had snowballs that we had everything, and everything was free. Everything was free for them and that, and it was just a blessing to be able to go out there and help out with that. And so, and then Sunday was my daughter's 20th birthday party. She was born on the 5th, but her birthday party was this weekend. And so we ended up going to Dave & Buster's. It was my first time ever there. So the kids got to enjoy it, and that, man, that place is expensive. So y'all can see where I'm at right now. I'll tell you more on the stream tonight. Y'all can see where I'm at right now. And there's holes. There's going to be a lot of holes in this until I can get this up to where I want everything at. And I don't know what I'm keeping. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know a lot of the empty spots are going to be parking lots or something like that until I can actually make a new modular or something like that, or a custom or whatever. So I'm going to turn this around real quick. I still have the jazz club to, as you could tell right now, I have the road set up and that this is what it's going to look like. I don't know what to put there yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to put there yet. As you can see, that's an empty spot. I might make, like I said, parking spots, stuff like that or maybe take a, connect the roads going into this way and take modulars out, because I have a lot of room on the other table. So, but I really do like the way that I got this looking. On this side is basically done, and it's going to stay like this. And as you can see, whenever you come off, and there's my curve right here, I got to build, what I'm going to build is probably a parking lot in front of the Sanctum Sanctorum. And then not the Sanctum, the Arkham Asylum, which that's a different version of the Arkham Asylum. Then that thing was like 7,000 something pieces. They don't call it Arkham Asylum, they just call it an asylum. So we're going to have 2 nut houses in Yeti City. Go figure. Then I put Central Perk, or whatever you want to, the sitcom complex. There it is right there with Bro Thor and that. I want to be able to easily get to that so I can bring it to shows. And then I have it going all the way around right here. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those 2 in the back yet. I still have more to add on to the Gru's house. I might put a 16 by 32 or another 32 by 32 in the front and make his long driveway on the left hand side like it's supposed to be. So I ended up putting the quickie mark right there. It's not permanent. None of this stuff is actually permanent on this side of the table. This is what I was able to come up with. I was working on the boutique hotel all this past weekend whenever I could, because I wasn't home. I was not home. I got off of social media and that. Do you know, I actually feel much better. Ever since I've been staying off of social media, I've been interjecting with more people, talking to more people in real life, hanging out with family, loved ones and that. Just disconnecting from YouTube and Instagram and that. I have not been available. And I'm probably going to stay like that for a while now, because I've noticed my attitude has changed. I've noticed that I'm not easily irritable and that, because usually I am, because of my PTSD and that, and I can't control what comes out of my mouth. And this weekend, I've had hardly any incidences or any type of problems like I normally do. So I'm going to continue on doing YouTube, because this helps me relieve my anxiety and stuff like that. And plus, y'all can see what I'm up to. Live streaming, I don't know yet what the further of it is yet, because I haven't decided if I want to continue with Monday night streams or not. I'm going to play it by ear. Yes, tonight we will have a stream. We will have 2 cages and 1 bricks. I just don't know if I'm going to continue on with live streaming, because I prefer making videos. I prefer being in the background. I don't prefer being live. I don't like building live. I got to get up. I got to move. I got to eat. I got stuff like that. I got problems, situations that come up that Tiffany can't always handle everything by herself. And yes, I know I only go 2 hours a week, but in them 2 hours, there's always life, and it happens. And this is the reason why I'm explaining myself to y'all. So life happens, and I figure that the more time goes on, the less time I have to spend with my family. My kids are growing up. I got a 20-year-old. Evan's going to be 18. Ryland's going to be 10 in November. And next thing you know, they're going to be going out the house, and I'll be stuck here with Lego. And yes, I'll have Tiffany, but Tiffany's going to be working. So, I learned a lot with my dad doing Lego and taking care of somebody. It's a big responsibility, but when they're gone, yes, I know my kids won't be dead or anything like that, but they'll be moved out. They won't be here. I won't be responsible, stuff like that, but it's almost going to be to the same feeling where I'm going to have to fill out a void during the day. And so I am trying to learn how to deal without the internet, without social media platforms, because a lot of this stuff is negative. I deleted my X account. I deleted my Reddit account. And if Instagram keeps going the way it is, Instagram's going to be done for too, because I'll be deleting that, because I don't like adult content where children are at. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. And I think it's sick. Because you got 15, 16-year-olds that are getting on. I remember whenever you had to sign up for these platforms, especially for Facebook or Instagram or any of these accounts, you had to put it, if you had to be 18 to be able to join them. Well, a lot of these people are not 18, and a lot of these people, then they lowered it. They lowered it until 13. We need to be more responsible, because I do like JD's content. JD Delane, if you don't know who he is, look him up. Wood Chipper 2024, baby, all day long. 2026 now, Wood Chipper. Because if we don't protect our children, then who will? We have to learn how to be more responsible in our lives. And I'm not joking. I know y'all never seen a serious side of me, but it's going to be coming out a lot more, especially on my streams too. And that I'm changing the streams because thematic to PG-13. No crude humor, no adult language, no nothing like that. I got a bunch of new subscribers in that. And a lot of them are teenagers and children. I don't want them to ever say that they learned that from me. See, there's something happened last week. I got blamed for it on the live stream, and I didn't say. I wasn't being perverted. Somebody else was. And I ended up getting the butt for it. I ended up taking the blame and everything. And yes, since it's my platform, I have to be more responsible. I don't want kids coming on this channel and hearing 4-letter language or us joking about pervertedness. It's fine for off air, but it's not fine for online. And I know it's kind of sounds like a hypocrite because I made y'all believe that y'all could do whatever y'all want on YouTube. And I do believe that y'all should be able to do whatever y'all want on YouTube. If you want to make that kind of content, I'm just saying it's not for me anymore. I will no longer be doing this type of content. But I will have Lego. There'll still be jokes. There'll still be fun. They'll still have, you can say whatever you want. But it's just, I'm not going to be tolerating a lot of things anymore. I've reevaluated my life, and I've reevaluated who I want to be on this platform. Furthermore said, thank y'all so much. If y'all watched all this video, listened to me ramble and everything and grump and everything else, thank y'all so much. Please hit that like button, follow. If you disagree with me, you could always unsubscribe and that. You don't need to leave a negative comment. You don't need to voice your opinion. You know, you don't need that. And I got to take responsibility for me and myself. And a lot of people don't take responsibility for themselves anymore. Furthermore, being said with that, y'all have a bless the rest of y'all day. I hope y'all have a good night tonight when y'all come on the stream. Remind, be respectful. And also, love, peace, and chicken grease. And I'll catch y'all into the next one. Y'all keep on bricking.